Hey guys, Leanne here on GradysMom, back with a new week of what I cooked for dinner. So this night here, I'm just grating some cheddar cheese. It's like the Cabot extra sharp cheddar off the brick to put on to some chili. So I have my elbow noodles here that I cooked up. I serve my chili over pasta. I know most people just eat it as is. Some people do it over rice, but this is just the way I grew up eating it. So I kind of don't know it any other way. So I put the chili on top and then obviously topped it with the sharp cheddar cheese, and it was really tasty. I do just a quick 5-ingredient chili recipe. I believe I have a video. Yes, I have a video for it in my cooking playlist. Super easy to do, and it tastes really, really good. And I love having that sharp cheddar on top. The next night we did some locally made kielbasa on the grill. It's the White Eagle brand, and I just did some rice pilaf on the side with some green beans, and we dipped the kielbasa in like a spicy mustard. It's really tasty. And then the next night was burger night, so I just have lettuce, tomato, and onion, some burgers with cheddar, and we have been grilling pierogis on the grill. So we had these really good brioche hamburger buns. They were delicious with the burger, lettuce, tomato, onion. And I did some Pesto aioli from Terrapin Ridge Farms, which we love this brand. And it was just delicious with the grilled pierogies. Matt had a little leftover mac and cheese. And then this night I did shrimp nachos. So I've been talking about this recipe. I showed it on my Instagram. So I just bought mini shrimp, and they were frozen from Walmart, and I just thawed them out, and I'm just pushing a lot of the water out of them from thawing, and I used this Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. So after I pushed all the liquid out and chopped up the shrimp pretty small, and they were already pretty small shrimp, I put the Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning on top just to give it a little heat. Side note, the Tony Chachere's does have salt, so just be careful if you're using it. And then I just took some Reynolds Kitchen baking sheets and lined a pan. All right, so I wanted to show you guys where I was at with these sheet pan nachos. Big baking sheet, Tostitos, just traditional classic corn chips. I've got my diced up shrimp, fully cooked with the Tony Chachere's Creole Cajun seasoning, and it does have some heat. I'm going to use this Mexican blend Monterey Jack cheddar quesadilla and asada cheese, shredded cheese. I thought I had a lot more of these, but I don't. I actually eat these right out of the jar. I mean, not literally, but I'll take a fork and scoop a bunch out of the jar into a little dish and just eat them. But they have some heat. It even says on them they're the hot jalapeno. I think they have just a mild version. But I chopped them up the best I could. It was the butt end of the jar. A little bit of finely diced red sweet onion. I'm just going to leave it raw because I like the crunch of it. And then I'm just going to assemble this now and pop it in the oven and show you what it looks like. So I thought I would chat with you guys a little bit while I am assembling these nachos, since it's pretty self-explanatory what I'm doing. We're all doing great. Grady's school year is officially over. We did homeschool March, April, May into June, and now he is officially done with the 2nd grade, and he'll be starting the 3rd grade if school starts in September. We're not really sure yet here in New York. I am still working my job from home, and going forward, a lot of the people that I used to work with in the office, we're all going to be working remotely for a while because this whole pandemic has changed a lot, as most of you guys know. Matt is actually working for himself right now, so we have an Etsy shop that I help a lot with, and he fills orders for, but he is doing a lot of local work for local customers, so kitchen remodel, building cabinets, doing custom built-ins, just a lot of carpentry work locally. So that is actually working out really well. So our plans right now are for him to continue working for himself. He always will have a job in construction if he chooses to go back, but as of now, we're kind of doing our own thing, and we're just excited to see what the future holds for us. All right, so this tray is loaded. I actually added more cheese because I only had I don't know, a third of a bag left, so I just decided to add it. This is a lot of chips, and I tried to get the cheese underneath the top pieces so it gets kind of down underneath in the second layer. But anyways, I've got my oven preheated. I'm gonna pop this in, and shouldn't take long, maybe, I don't know, 5 to 7 minutes since the shrimp is fully cooked. And then when it comes out, I'm gonna put some sour cream on my husband's side and then maybe some pico de gallo on my side. But regardless, I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, I hope this clip is doing it justice. It looks super good. The cheese is all melted and I just put a little pico de gallo on top. I used the Goya mild pico de gallo because it's what I had already open. And yeah, you can obviously do any variation you like. If you don't want shrimp, you could do meatless, you could do beans, chicken, pork, you guys get the picture. Even bacon would be bomb on here. But we're gonna have this for dinner. I'm just gonna put some sour cream on Matt's side and we're just gonna kind of devour it savage style tonight. But this is what we're having for dinner tonight and we'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, I am making a quick pasta salad, so I thought I would just share it because it's a little twist on a regular kind of macaroni salad. So first I've got about a pound of cooked Barilla elbow noodles. We like the Barilla because it has like the little grooves in it. And it's all cooked and shocked, which just means I just ran cold water on it. My hands are super clean. I've got my bowl here. The sun's like right on my camera angle, but I've got celery, carrot, red onion, and tomato. I did remove like the juice seed part of the tomato and I only used like the firm outside area. And then I'm gonna put the pasta obviously into the bowl and I decided I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna do normal mayo, like again, like a traditional macaroni salad, but I'm gonna add pesto, this Rana basil pesto, just a little bit so it's like a little pesto vibe, and I'm also going to add some hard-boiled egg. So no meat, so it's completely meatless. So if you are, you know, vegetarian, you could do this as well. But I just thought it would be something different. I am not normally a mayo girl. I will eat mayo like in chicken salad and potato salad, so I might actually try this one. Actually, I will try this one just to see if I like it because it's not going to have tuna in it, and I don't like tuna either. So let me go ahead and get this all mixed together and I'll show you what it looks like and I will tell you how it tastes. So just for kind of like ingredient amount, I did roughly, I didn't measure in a measuring cup, I just sort of eyeballed. I would say that's probably half a cup of mayo and about a tablespoon and a half of this Rana brand pesto. And I'm just going to start with this, work it in and see what the consistency looks like because I don't like things, my husband either does not, we don't like things like too mayo-y. So I'm just shocking some hard-boiled eggs in like an ice water bath to let them cool down quicker. And I had the pasta and the, you know, fillings in the bowl already. So the eggs were sort of the last thing that I was waiting on. So I just used this egg cutter. I got this thing years ago. You can get them on Amazon. It just makes it a lot easier and the eggs slice nice and clean. So I just sliced the eggs with a little cutter right on top and the eggs really brought this over the edge. It added like a creamy element to it because of the yellow part of the yolks. It just made it hearty, and even though I'm not a big mayo based salad or mayo person in general, I really did enjoy this, and really the key I feel was the eggs that really made this delicious. When I make this again, I think I'm also going to throw in some frozen cooked peas because I think the peas would add like a nice little crunch in addition to the rest. So then I just stirred in the eggs into everything that was already in there and it was just really tasty. Definitely going to make this again, adding peas, and I might even do maybe some like cooked or blanched broccoli chopped up really fine. I think this is a really cool little salad to add a lot of different elements to it, whatever you have on hand. So here is sort of a final view of what it looked like. I put some black cracked pepper on top, threw the top on, and let this sit in the fridge for a few hours to get cold. So here is a quick clip of how dinner turned out. The wings were delicious along with that pesto macaroni pasta salad and some sliced up cucumber that we dipped in ranch. So the next night we did some paninis. I actually used the brioche little hamburger roll buns, and we did turkey, cheese, tomato, a little bit of that leftover pasta salad, and some hard-boiled eggs. Well, Matt had hard-boiled eggs, I didn't. And it was just a really easy dinner. The next night I did enchiladas. I love making enchiladas. I just used the recipe from the side of the old El Paso can. Been doing it for years. It's foolproof. It's easy. And I just had this Mexican 4 cheese, some flour tortillas. I've also done them with corn tortillas, but they just don't seem to hold up as well. So if you're ever looking for a good enchilada recipe, feel free to check out the side of that can. So all I do is just put the meat and green chili and enchilada sauce mixture into the tortilla with some cheese and simply just roll it up. I just kind of put it down the middle and then tuck the sides in and roll it. And then I just put it right in the bottom of the pan. I do put a little bit of the enchilada sauce in the bottom. I just find it helps keep them moist and not stick to the bottom. And then you just kind of nestle them in there. And I like to pack them in close together. I just find, I don't know, they cook better that way. And then once you spread out the sauce on it, it just kind of, I don't know, gets in between each little enchilada. It's just a really easy dinner, super simple. So I just assembled all of these, and I did also make some Spanish rice on the side. I think it was like the Seeds of Change Spanish rice, which is like a quinoa, brown rice, corn, and bell pepper blend. So super simple and super easy to assemble, actually kind of fun to assemble. I don't know why, but I actually enjoy the process of making these. And just roll them up, preheat your oven. I feel like this is a good crowd pleaser dish. I don't know, for like a party, if you're hosting people and everybody who's coming likes Mexican food. I don't know. I just feel like it's really easy, simple, classic flavors, and just comes out good every time. So I just nestled them in, and then I put the sauce, the remaining sauce over the top, just like that. It doesn't have to be fancy or pretty. And then topped it with some more of that Mexican shredded cheese. I did chop up some jalapeno slices and the white parts of some green onion on the side, because I like to just throw these little things on top when they come out of the oven, and the cheese is nice and crispy and like broiled and golden. Super good. This last clip in this video, I did some side salads. This is like a butter blend lettuce, and I did some cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes, red onion, crouton, and I actually put a bunch of those pickled jalapenos on top of my salad. I just love jalapenos. Matt grilled up some Cattleman Gold pork chops with the bone in. We did bacon ranch on the salads, and we actually had some Italian bread left that I just buttered and we threw on the grill until it was kind of lightly toasted. Thank you so much for watching this week's dinner video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.